Hello everyone and welcome to Cookinglandia. Today we accompany you with a new historical journey, the great chefs who changed culinary history. Since the beginning of civilization, food has been much more than a basic need. It is an art, a form of cultural expression, and, above all, a vehicle for innovation. Over the centuries, some exceptional individuals have left an indelible mark on the history of cooking, transforming not only the way we prepare and enjoy food, but also the very culture that surrounds it. In this video, we will explore the lives and contributions of 5 of the greatest masters of cooking. From the refined salons of Paris to the most remote corners of the world, these visionaries have revolutionized gastronomy, creating new ways of understanding food and, in many cases, transforming society itself. Auguste Escoffier, the architect of modern haute cuisine. Julia Child, the woman who brought French cuisine to the heart of America. Ferran Adrià, the genius behind the culinary avant-garde. René Redzepi, the pioneer of the Nordic Revolution. And Anthony Bourdain, the tireless traveler that showed us the world through its flavors. Join us on this journey through time and space as we unravel the stories, challenges, and victories of these culinary giants. Because in the end, it's not just about the food. It's about how food can change the world. This is a tribute to the great cooking masters in history, a legacy that lives on in every dish we enjoy today. But first remember, if you are interested in our content, please give us a like and subscribe. Auguste Escoffier and the Revolution of Haute Cuisine. In 19th century Paris, a time marked by cultural effervescence and the emergence of new artistic movements, gastronomy was also about to undergo a radical transformation. In the midst of this vibrant scene, one man would stand out as the architect of modern haute cuisine, Auguste Escoffier. Born in 1846, Escoffier emerged into a culinary world where kitchens were chaotic, disorganized, and governed by improvisation. The kitchen, in many ways, was a reflection of the last century, a noisy, messy environment. But Escoffier, with his vision and discipline, would change this panorama forever. One of his most significant contributions was the introduction of the Kitchen Brigade. Inspired by military organization, Escoffier created a system in which each cook had a specific role, from chef de partie to sous chef, allowing for more efficient and less chaotic cooking. This model not only revolutionized the kitchens of large hotels and restaurants, but also laid the foundations for modern haute cuisine. But Escoffier's revolution was not limited to organization. In 1903, he published Le Guide Culinaire, a book that would become the Bible of classical French cuisine. This compendium, which contained more than 5,000 recipes, established the standards and techniques that would define French cuisine for generations. The book not only offered detailed instructions, but also instilled a cooking philosophy based on precision, technique, and respect for ingredients. Thanks to Escoffier, the kitchen stopped being a chaotic space and became a place of art and precision. He raised gastronomic standards, introducing the concept of haute cuisine, where the quality of the ingredients and perfection in execution were fundamental. His ideas revolutionized the way chefs thought about food, transforming gastronomy into a refined art respected around the world. Today, more than a century later, Escoffier's legacy lives on in every kitchen that follows the principles of haute cuisine. Its influence is palpable not only in the techniques and recipes, but in the same organizational structure that guarantees excellence in the best restaurants in the world. Auguste Escoffier was not only a culinary master, he was the architect of a system that continues to define what haute cuisine is. With his genius and vision, Escoffier transformed the gastronomy of his time and laid the foundations for modern cuisine. His legacy is a testament to how organization, dedication, and passion can forever change a discipline. The world of haute cuisine owes a lot to this visionary who, with each dish, built the foundations of an art that will last for generations. Julia Child and the popularization of French cuisine in America. In the vibrant city of Paris in the 1950s, a young American entered the world of French gastronomy with an insatiable curiosity. Julia Child, whose life was about to take a monumental turn, found in this city a love of cooking that would forever transform the way Americans related to food. Julia arrived in Paris with her husband Paul in 1948. Her first contact with French cuisine was a passionate discovery. While attending Le Cordon Bleu cooking school and immersing herself in the rich French culinary tradition, Julia realized the complexity and beauty of this cuisine and decided to share this experience with the world. In 1961, Julia Child published Mastering the Art of French Cooking, a book that became a revolution in American kitchens. Co-written with Simone Beck and Louisette Berthold, the book not only offered detailed recipes but also demystified French cuisine for home cooks. Julia made sophisticated techniques and exquisite dishes accessible, transforming French cuisine into something attainable for the American home. The success of Mastering the Art of French Cooking was just the beginning. In 1963, Julia Child brought her passion for cooking to television with The French Chef. On her show, Julia not only taught recipes, but she did so with a charming and carefree style that captured the hearts of viewers. His ability to explain complex techniques in a simple way and his infectious enthusiasm made French cuisine accessible and fun for everyone. The French Chef not only popularized French cuisine, it also changed the perception of cooking in America. Julia Child turned the act of cooking into an adventure, encouraging her viewers to experiment and enjoy the process. Her positive, accessible approach made even the most complicated techniques seem achievable, and her unique style helped build a cultural bridge between two culinary worlds.
And beef and chicken and sausage, and they all cook together in glorious harmony.
Julia Child not only introduced French dishes to the American table, it also challenged and expanded America's perception of food. His influence helped democratize haute cuisine, showing that gastronomy was not just for elitists, but for anyone willing to explore and enjoy. His legacy is evident in the way French cuisine and international cuisine have been integrated into American culinary culture.
15, 14.
Today, Julia Child's impact is still present in American cuisine. His work has inspired generations of cooks and chefs, and his ability to make fine dining accessible to all continues to resonate in kitchens across the country. Julia Child, with her love of French cuisine and her ability to communicate it, has left an indelible mark on the history of gastronomy. Julia Child not only popularized French cuisine in America, became a cultural icon that made cooking an act of love and adventure. His legacy lives on in every dish cooked with passion and in every home that celebrates the magic of cooking. Julia Child, the ambassador of French cuisine, continues to be an inspiration to all who find cooking a path to creativity and connection. Ferran Adrià and the Culinary Vanguard. On Spain's picturesque Costa Brava, a restaurant transformed global gastronomy and became a beacon of innovation. El Bulli, led by the visionary Ferran Adrià, was not simply a place to eat, but a laboratory of culinary creativity that defied all conventions. Ferran Adrià, known for his pioneering spirit, turned El Bulli into the epicenter of the culinary avant-garde. Instead of following established norms, Adrià and his team explored new techniques and approaches that challenged traditional expectations. This experimental approach led to the development of molecular cuisine, a discipline that used science to transform ingredients in surprising and revolutionary ways. Among Adrià's most notable innovations are spherifications and foams, techniques that played with the textures and presentations of food. Spherifications allowed chefs to encapsulate liquids in spheres that burst in the mouth, creating a unique sensory experience. Foams, on the other hand, introduced new ways of texturing and presenting ingredients, adding an airy, ethereal dimension to dishes. El Bulli was not only acclaimed for its dishes. Their innovative approach turned dinner into a multi-sensory experience. Each meal at El Bulli was a culinary journey, where creativity and technique came together to surprise and delight diners. The restaurant became a sought-after destination, and getting a reservation was an achievement in itself. The impact of Ferran Adrià and El Bulli extended far beyond the walls of the restaurant. Adrià's boldness and vision inspired chefs around the world to explore new frontiers in cooking. His experimental approach influenced a generation of chefs, bringing molecular cuisine and culinary creativity to the forefront of global gastronomy. Today, Ferran Adrià's influence can be seen in restaurants around the world. Molecular cuisine has become a separate field of study, and the idea of food as an art form has taken root in contemporary culinary culture. Adrià's bravery to challenge norms and explore new possibilities has left an indelible mark on the way we understand and experience food. In addition to his culinary achievements, Ferran Adrià has continued his legacy through the El Bulli Foundation, promoting research and creativity in gastronomy. His dedication to innovation and commitment to culinary education ensure that his impact endures, inspiring future chefs to continue exploring and experimenting in the fascinating world of cooking. Ferran Adrià was not only an innovator in the kitchen, he was a visionary who transformed modern gastronomy. His bold approach and boundless creativity have left a legacy that continues to defy expectations and inspire chefs around the world. The culinary revolution started by Adrià lives on, reminding us that cooking is a constantly evolving art, full of infinite possibilities.
Lo difícil es comprender que el plato, el tomate que coméis no es natural, es artificial, porque lo ha hecho el hombre. El tomate natural está en los Andes y es incomestible.
René Redzepi and the Nordic Revolution. In the heart of Copenhagen, Denmark, a restaurant challenged the conventions of global gastronomy and revalued Nordic cuisine. Noma, under the direction of chef René Redzepi, became an epicenter of culinary innovation, taking Scandinavian cuisine to a new dimension and establishing a new trend, the new Nordic cuisine. René Redzepi, a chef known for his deep passion for local ingredients, transformed Nordic cuisine with a revolutionary focus on sustainability and temporality. Redzepi's vision not only focused on the high quality of ingredients, but on the importance of respecting the seasons and natural cycles. One of Redzepi's most significant contributions was his emphasis on the sustainability of the Nordic environment. Instead of relying on exotic and imported ingredients, Noma focused on exploring and celebrating the local and indigenous products of the Scandinavian region. Ingredients such as moss, wild berries, and seasonal fish became protagonists in their culinary creations, highlighting the richness and diversity. Redzepi and his team did not limit themselves to using traditional ingredients. They ventured into nature to collect wild herbs, roots, and other unique elements that would add a distinctive touch to their dishes. This practice not only offered a fresh and original perspective, but also promoted a more conscious and environmentally friendly approach. The impact of new Nordic cuisine, pioneered by René Redzepi, has been profound and lasting. The Nordic Revolution has not only elevated Scandinavian cuisine to the forefront of world gastronomy, but has also influenced chefs and restaurants around the world. Their focus on sustainability and authenticity has inspired a greater appreciation for local ingredients and creativity in the kitchen. The new Nordic cuisine movement has left a significant mark on the way chefs approach cooking. The importance of respecting the seasons and valuing local ingredients has gained global recognition, influencing the way we think about sustainability and authenticity in gastronomy. Redzepi's philosophy has led to a greater focus on the connection between food and the natural environment, creating a more enriching and conscious dining experience. In addition to his work at Noma, René Redzepi has shared his vision and knowledge through international events and collaborations with other chefs. Their commitment to exploration and innovation continues to inspire the next generation of chefs, ensuring that the legacy of new Nordic cuisine continues to evolve and expand. He is not only a chef, is a culinary explorer who has redefined Nordic cuisine and set a new standard in gastronomy. Its focus on sustainability, temporality, and local ingredients has left a lasting impact, showing that cooking can be an art form deeply connected to the natural environment. The Nordic Revolution continues to be a testament to creativity and passion for culinary excellence. Anthony Bourdain and global culinary exploration. Anthony Bourdain, a name that resonated throughout the culinary industry and beyond, left an indelible mark on the way we perceive food and global culture. From his beginnings as a chef in a New York restaurant to his role as a storyteller of global gastronomy, Bourdain transformed culinary storytelling into a deep, multifaceted exploration of the world. Anthony Bourdain's career began with the publication of his book Kitchen Confidential. This revealing text not only launched his literary career, but also provided a raw and honest look at the world of professional cooking. From there, Bourdain transitioned from chef to television host, ushering in a new era in culinary exploration.
Almost 30 years at this point. I only knew cooks. Normal people with normal lives were an abstraction to me. They were sweet.
Delicious. Uh-oh. See, Tony, eat vegetables. And like it.
Doing what I'm good at, eating.
With the success of his show Parts Unknown, Bourdain took viewers on a trip around the world, exploring not only the food, but also the culture, traditions, and personal stories of the places he visited. Its unique approach combined gastronomy with cultural and human context, offering an enriching and deep perspective of each destination. One of Bourdain's most notable contributions was his ability to connect food to culture and humanity. By immersing himself in local communities, Bourdain not only tasted the flavors of each place, but also shared the stories of the people behind those flavors. His narrative style offered a window into the heart of each culture, showing that food is a reflection of a people's identity and traditions. Bourdain's impact on global perceptions of food and culture was deep. His focus on authenticity and human connection broke barriers, allowing viewers to see the world from a more empathetic and understanding perspective. Through his travels and storytelling, Bourdain showed that food is a bridge that unites people, revealing the beauty and complexity of our differences and similarities. Anthony Bourdain's legacy lives on in the way we understand food as an expression of culture and humanity. His ability to tell stories through food has inspired a new generation of culinary explorers and left a lasting impact on the way the world perceives and celebrates culinary diversity. Anthony Bourdain, with his insatiable curiosity and passion for human connection, taught us that gastronomy is much more than just ingredients. It is a journey towards understanding and appreciating the experiences and lives of people around the world. His legacy lives on in every bite shared and every story told. Throughout this journey through the history of gastronomy, we have explored the lives and legacies of 5 masters who have left an indelible mark on the culinary art. From the Haute cuisine revolution of Auguste Escoffier, through the popularization of French cuisine in America thanks to Julia Child, to the culinary avant-garde of Ferran Adrià, the Nordic revolution of René Redzepi, and the global exploration of Anthony Bourdain, each has brought his own unique vision to the world of gastronomy. Escoffier transformed professional cuisine with the introduction of the Kitchen Brigade and his influential Le Guide Culinaire, establishing standards that still define haute cuisine today. Julia Child, with her passion and accessible approach, demystified French cuisine for American audiences and forever changed the way we perceive gourmet food. Ferran Adrià took molecular cuisine to new heights with his innovative approach, while René Redzepi revived Scandinavian cuisine, highlighting sustainability and the exploration of local ingredients. Finally, Anthony Bourdain opened a window to the world through his shows, showing how food can be a profound reflection of culture and humanity. These chefs have not only transformed the way we cook and eat, but they have also inspired a new generation of chefs and diners to explore, innovate, and appreciate the rich diversity of world gastronomy. Its impact is a testament to how cooking can be an art form, a communication tool, and a bridge between cultures. Ultimately, the lesson we can draw from these great masters is that cooking is a constantly evolving field. Innovation and tradition are not in conflict, but rather enrich each other. The ability to respect and learn from traditional methods while exploring new techniques is what drives gastronomy forward. We invite you to reflect on the importance of innovation and tradition in the kitchen. Gastronomy is an endless adventure, full of possibilities to explore, experiment, and share. May the legacy of these great chefs inspire you to find new ways to enjoy and celebrate food in your own life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of cooking. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the bell so you don't miss any of our news or recipes. See you in the next video. See you soon. And for more detailed articles, recipes, and culinary courses, visit our website at cookinglandia.com.